Imagine you have a dream. You want to work at the biggest, most famous tech company in the world. That was Jackie. She studied hard, learned the rules, and finally landed that dream job. She thought she was set for life. She had a house, a family, and a paycheck that made everything feel safe. But then, right before the holidays, everything broke. Her boss sent her a message. It didn't say she did a bad job. It said her job didn't exist anymore. A computer program was now doing her tasks. It was faster, cheaper, and I didn't need a lunch break. Jackie had been replaced by a piece of code. She didn't give up right away. She did what everyone tells you to do. She started applying for a new job. She sent out 10, 50, and 100 applications. She was sure someone would want her because she was talented. But then she hit the first big obstacle. The job market was a total mess. Every time she checked her email, it was another rejection, or worse, just silence. Some companies told her she was overqualified, which is a fancy way of saying they didn't want to pay her what she was worth. She even tried for a job that paid significantly less than her old one, and they still said no. She felt like she was trapped in a room with no doors. And then life decided to get even harder. While she was struggling to find work, her personal life started falling apart. Her husband lost his job too. Then a tenant in a house they owned caused thousands of dollars in damage. It felt like every time she tried to take a step forward, the ground turned into mud and pulled her back down. But Jackie had one spark left. She realized that if she kept doing the same thing, she would keep getting the same result. She decided to stop being an applicant and started watching videos about ChatGPT. Most of the people online were given watered down advice. They were telling people to use AI for boring stuff like writing generic emails or making fake ebooks. It felt like a dead end. The advice was too simple and it wasn't helping her pay the bills. Instead of quitting, she started asking the machine deep, difficult questions. She typed in, "Here is every job I've been rejected from. Tell me what I'm doing wrong." But even then, she hit another wall. The AI gave her a bullshit answer at first, generic advice that didn't help. She realized that she was being too vague. She had to learn how to validate the information. She had to use her own human brain to check if the AI was lying or just being lazy. She went back and fed the AI even more data. She uploaded spreadsheets of her work history and asked the AI to find the gap in the market. And finally, the AI gave her a breakthrough. It told her she was a change manager. She had never called herself that before. Then AI helped her build a business plan, a sales pitch, and a pricing structure. She started reaching out to people on LinkedIn using a Polish script. She found a job opening and sent a message. Silence. 2 weeks went by. No email, no call. And then an email popped up. A company wanted to meet. Jackie didn't just show up and hope for the best. She used the AI to prepare for the specific agenda of that meeting. To make a long story short, she got the offer. They didn't just want to hire her for a small task, they wanted her to build a whole new practice for them. Jackie's story has a happy ending, but it wasn't magic. She took the very thing that stole her job, AI, and turned it into her most powerful tool. She proved that even when the world changes, you can learn a new way to win. Thanks for being here and see you soon.